We're gonna go through the most basic and best ways artists can market, and then I'm gonna be giving some simple beginner-friendly tips on how to get started with those. So firstly, we have organic content, meaning making YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. And some people might think that, oh, I need to be on all the platforms, I need to post everywhere and go crazy, blah, 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 when you haven't even like started posting on one platform consistently. So forget about all like going on all platforms. Just forget about it. Focus on the platform that you like the most. If you like YouTube the most, do YouTube. If you like Instagram the most, do Instagram. But like honestly, usually music content, like if you want to make basic music content, which is like sort of videos of you and your music in the background and you're kind of like lip syncing or whatever, that kind of stuff is usually on short form platforms. But the most common one that people usually start with is just making like TikTok videos. So don't overthink it. Just start doing the one that you're the most familiar with, you like the most, you're most comfortable with, and just start posting there consistently. And what is a good number to do consistently? Well, if you're serious about this music stuff, you should definitely post at least one short form content per day. That is something that should be relatively easy to do. And also pro tip, you don't need to make videos every day. You can just make 5-7 videos in one day and just post them for the rest of the week. That is the easiest method. And the second tip is that don't worry about the quality of doing something crazy at first. It can be something easy, it can be something easy enough that you will just get it done consistently. Because eventually, naturally, your content will start getting better if you just keep doing it. You don't even need to like try to improve and do something crazy. It will just naturally get better once you do it consistently. And then once you have been doing it for a while, for months or more, then you can start doing a bit more. Maybe do 2 pieces of content a day, or maybe do 1 short form content and 1 long form content per day, or maybe start like streaming or something. Okay, next one is ads. How to run ads? The simple answer is you have your organic content that you already made for free. Let's say you posted it on TikTok and you already have data, meaning information on which videos of these perform the best. So when you post this organic content, you want to test different variations of content and see which ones do the best. And once you find the ones that do the best, you're gonna take that and make it into an ad and you run it. That is the preferred way because that is the cheapest way. The second way is you do the same thing, but you have different ad variations, meaning different kind of content in your ads, and you do a test run, and from these ads that have been running, it shows you the data on which ones perform the best, and then you just basically get rid of all the bad ones and leave only the best ones that perform the best. Quite simple. We're gonna talk about clipping, specifically having a clipping army, and this is something that I yap about a lot, and this is kind of one of my specialities. First way to do this is having a clipping agency to run clipping for you. And if you don't know what clipping is, it basically means that a lot of people are just gonna make short form content with your music and post it all over social media, so it's gonna generate a lot of views. If you're into watching live streams or something, you might know that they always talk about like clipping the stream. That's the kind of same thing, but they create content with your music. And this is something that if you can get this to work, it is way better than running ads in my opinion, because it's just a lot cheaper and organic views and so on. So the first way to do this is getting a clipping agency to do it for you, but this is preferably for someone who has a bit more budget, because clipping agencies are gonna take a cut from this. I have a clipping agency and I would take like certain cut from the budget, and then also the clippers would have to get paid. And this is for someone who has less time but more money to spend. So best way I found to do this for a beginner who doesn't have that much money to spend but they have more time to spend is that they're just gonna do it themselves. And how it works is simply that you gather your own clipping army and then you launch the music promotion campaign, and then the clippers start clipping for you. Okay, so yeah, this is a new thing. It might sound a bit confusing, but I'm gonna teach you more about how to exactly do this. And let me know like in the comments if this is something that will be interesting for you to learn, because your opinion literally affects how much I'm gonna teach on a certain topic. So these are basically the three like most important and best ways to market your music. My favorite is organic content. You cannot beat organic content. It's free. Second favorite is clipping, and then obviously the third one is ads. So let me know in the comments which one of these marketing types you want to learn more about, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.